In the 8th year of our secret office marriage, Marvin lit up every LED screen in Ocean City just to make his little assistant smile. Amidst the wow wishes from everyone, the assistant cheerfully handed out gifts to the entire office. I casually tossed my gift into the trash. The assistant immediately ran to Marvin's office, tears streaming down her face, to report me. Moments later, Marvin, furious, suspended me from my position. As I walked out of the company building, Marvin's voice echoed from the loudspeakers on the top floor. Celebrating Wendy's successful completion of her work, the gift is ready. Wendy was the assistant's name. As I watched the crowd rush past me, I calmly cut all ties with Marvin. This hidden marriage had come to an end, right before the gift hit the bottom of the trash bin. Marvin Smith came at me with boiling anger, his hands clenched as he stood an inch from my face, his eyes wide with rage. "Tracy, someone gave you a gift out of kindness, and you tossed it without a second thought. Where's your sense of decency?" he snapped. "If you're too high and mighty for this place, then pack up and leave. Stop being a thorn in everyone's side." I suppressed a chuckle as I stared back at the man before me, his eyes red with fury. Everything about Marvin was a joke. I let out a weary sigh and met his gaze. If someone cared about their image, they wouldn't pull stunts like these for all to see. Plus, a decent person wouldn't get caught in such an act with other women. The onlooking colleagues, who had been enjoying the show, looked at each other in disbelief. Ever since I started working here, I never said no to Marvin. No matter how absurd his demands were, I would always carry them out to perfection. To everyone, it was just the way things were. Tracy, the ever-obedient servant to Marvin, whatever he wanted could be his. With a snap of his fingers, I would make sure it would be there. Marvin's face twisted into a sneer, as if I had told the funniest joke. "Tracy, did you think before you speak?" he scoffed. "I've told you time and again, always remember your place before you do or say anything." He emphasized on your place, making sure I caught the underlying threat. He never forgot our disgraceful marriage, however. That did not stop him from playing favorites with his little assistant for all to see. They were inseparable, doing everything together like two peas in a pod every day. It was clear to anyone with half a brain that they were soulmates. I'm serious. I know exactly what I'm saying and doing. If you didn't understand, feel free to review the security tapes. I stepped back slowly, without a second thought. I turned and walked away. As I passed the trash can where the gift was in, I picked it up and flung it at the man trailing behind me. "Handing out gifts before it's even your turn, Mr. Smith. You're quite the generous one. Looks like wedding bells are calling for you. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and loving family." I rounded the last corner of the office when Marvin's angry voice chased after me. "Tracy, what's gotten into you today? You better straighten up and come back to apologize. I might even forgive you if you do that. Wendy's a single girl, and you're out here sullying her name. You owe her an apology, or I swear you'll regret it." I covered my ears and hurried away. In the depths of winter, the world outside was a frozen wasteland, with no taxis in sight for miles. I made my way home on foot. It was not until I was nearly home that my body numbed from the cold. Within my sight, I saw two familiar figures and instinctively headed the other way. Wendy Jenkins greeted me with surprise. "Tracy, where are you off to?" "Marvin's place is just over here. Come in and warm up a bit." Marvin's not the type to invite people over, but he won't kick you out if I insist.